Hit hard, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoskins, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Didi Gregorius stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Harper, the runner at second with 1 away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman's got it, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Nick Williams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits 2nd best on the team in that category. Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. To second for 1.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Starling Marte. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead. And All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he takes strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Just about given up for dead. It's 12. Jose Alvarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Seared down the first baseline. Pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Alvarez is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3.
The batter.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Here it comes on 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Gregorius bare hands it. Not in time. That was a big time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3. Hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
At the plate, Josh Bell. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Victor Arano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Chris Archer, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, as the blowout continues.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
The center fielder, number 10.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Hector Neris gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next up is Max Muncy. Drilled to first. Hoskins has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bryce Harper is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Rhys Hoskins.
Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Fouled away. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Popped him up. Gonzalez will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, and they remain well behind.
The right fielder.
Bottom of the inning now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Again, another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 22 on the year as the blowout continues. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the center fielder. At the track. The wall. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Here's Starling Marte.
The left fielder.
Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Brian Reynolds will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Standing in, Eric Gonzalez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Grounded to third. This could be 2. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies strand. David Robertson comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Harper is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2. So digging in now, Gregory Polanco. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Back goes Harper. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Striding in, Bryce Harper. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hazley is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Number 10, Bryan.
Standing in, Bryan Reynolds. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny.
The third baseman, number 13.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Here's Mookie Betts, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Popped him up. Gregorius has a play. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 28-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night. Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side, not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
And it's fouled away.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. JT Realmuto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Oh, what a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
28-0 the final tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Archer earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Vince Velasquez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball, 3 hours and 55 minutes.